We are at the technical faculty where the studies of the study field program take place. The building was renovated in 2014. It's equipped with auditoriums, laboratories, a library, and other study spaces. The infrastructure of building is also adapted for students with disabilities. There are spaces for students to relax and communicate in the students' rest zone. Meetings with the Erasmus Plus participants graduates are organized in Art of State Cinema Hall, as well as project presentations. Conferences, career days, meetings, discussions, and festive events take place in the Assembly Hall. A modern gym is equipped for students' needs where students physically develop sports skills and strengthen their health, as well as participate in group trainings with professional coaches. In the spacious premises of the college library, students can study independently, and lecturers can prepare for their lectures and improve their professional competencies. Students and lecturers can access the electronic resource subscribed by the college library from computers in the college reading auditorium or online. The college is a member of Lithuanian Research Library Consortium and participates in the project of this organization, opening of the online research databases for Lithuania. The library subscribes to 3 international databases: EBSCO Publishing, Taylor and Francis Online Library, Emerald Management e-journals collection. The latest information provided in the databases helps to perform various tasks, deepen knowledge independently, and achieve the study result for a study curriculum. The college library subscribes to electronic books published by Vilnius Gediminas Technical University Publishing House Technica and Kaunas Technical University Publishing House Technologija. Most of these books are in Lithuania. The Vilnius College of Technologies and Design virtual library is being created through the system of Lithuanian Academic Electronic Library ELABA. The library contains methodological instruction for the course papers, self-study tasks, and final thesis of the study program. 207. Information Technologies Auditorium. The software in Information Technologies Auditorium is designed to improve students' knowledge and skills in information technologies. Students of technological study programs create the digital product prototypes, perform design, documentation, and visualization actions with Autodesk Inventor 2020 software. The program's capabilities provide users with a wide range of standard components, models, fasteners, frames, shaft parts, etc. With the help of digital prototypes, students can estimate the weight of the developed product, perform strength and dynamic calculations. With such a prototype of 3D product, it is possible to test the product before the actual production of the item, thus avoiding possible discrepancies. 209A, 209B, Physics Laboratory. The physics laboratory is designed to develop students' experimental skills for work with the modern experimental equipment, to provide knowledge about methods of measuring physical quantities, processing of experimental results, their computer modeling, presentation, and evaluation of measurement errors. Students perform practical works in various fields of physics: mechanics, acoustics, molecular physics, and thermodynamics, electromagnetism, and optics. Some works are designed by a computer in a virtual environment, increasing the variations of various physical actions, expanding the boundaries of tasks. 102. Electrical Engineering Laboratory. In the Electrical Engineering Laboratory, students deepen their theoretical knowledge of electrical engineering. Using specialized equipment and measuring devices, they practically check the laws of electrical engineering, performing laboratory and practical works. 108. Electronics Laboratory. Theoretical knowledge of electronics is applied in the practice, performing laboratory works using technical equipment. Using the laboratory stands of linear electrical circuits, students gain knowledge about the main electronic elements, diodes, transistors, operational amplifiers, get acquainted with their parameters, learn to measure the characteristics, form and study the following units of elements: rectifiers, amplifiers, harmonic vibration generators, study the signal forms using the digital oscilloscope, determine the causes of faults in the circuits. 152. Electrical Equipment Laboratory. Practical works, final project layouts, interdisciplinary and experimental development projects have been carried out in the laboratory. Specialized electrical equipment installation stands, final projects layouts have been used for implementation of practical works. In the laboratory, which is equipped with the up-to-date equipment and follows the European standards, students apply innovative technical solutions and implement them in the production of experimental development products. In the part of laboratory dedicated to design work, students using the software design printed circuits, PSB boards, and draw detailed drawings of parts. Prototypes of parts printed on 3D printers are used to produce various projects. The practical work forms an advanced approach of a future specialist to the application of modern electrical equipment. 001 Pneumatic Laboratory. In the Pneumatic Laboratory, which was equipped following the latest requirements, students using the Lucas Nulle stands acquire the basic knowledge of pneumatic systems. Festo Step Controller FPC 101 has been used as an interface module and combines electronic control with pneumatic actuators. During practical work activities, students acquire knowledge about the functions of the main components and basic circuits and their control. Later, they apply the knowledge of electrically operated pneumatics fields and skills of operating and analysis. During classes, students assemble, disassemble, and design modules and systems, thus gaining the ability to plan and organize works and evaluate the obtained results. 002 Computer Modeling Laboratory. In the computer modeling laboratory, students acquire skills and abilities to apply computer design technologies, creating models of parts, generating drawings of parts using 3D parametric professional visualization system SolidWorks, then creating 3D models of parts of their compounds, simulation calculations of strengths and deformations according to the chosen materials have been performed. With the help of modern laboratory equipment, qualified specialists who are able to individually implement and solve various transport engineering tasks have been trained. Laboratory computer equipment is used for preparation of students' final projects. Students participate in national drawing competitions and win prizes. In the Technical Measurements Laboratory, students perform technical measurements using various mechanical and optical measuring devices. Measurements of parts have been performed with calipers, micrometers, protractors, depth gauges, measurements of shaft, radial, and rear shocks. Students check the geometrical parameters of threads, evaluate the quality of the product, perform the analysis of part deviations, and analyze the statistical evaluations. 011 Mechanics Laboratory. In the Mechanics Laboratory, students apply theoretical knowledge of mechanics. The Model for Performance of Experience of Physics, MECA number 1, has been used for static experiments of non-deformable body, and Model MECA number 2 has been used for performance of laboratory works of dynamics. Using the tech equipment, a set of experiments for machine elements, students analyze efficiency of belt, chain, worm, cylindrical pinion, and conical pinion gears. The laboratory contains various other equipment: pinions, slip frictions, stands, Audi A6 mechanical gearbox stand, and other. In the Consumables Laboratory, students are introduced to operating fluids used in cars. During laboratory works, we analyze the physics properties of operating fluids, such as oils, coolants, brake fluids, and the change of these properties during the exploitation of car. 173. Repair Technology Laboratory. Students who study the subject automobile repair technology perform laboratory and practical works in Repair Technology Laboratory. During them, students measure and defect various parts of internal combustion engine, crankshaft, camshafts, connecting rods, sleeves, and other units. Faults and their elimination methods have been analyzed. The existing equipment is used during outsourced expertise, identifying failures of internal combustion engines and their causes. 253. Automotive Electrical Equipment and Control Systems Laboratory. This laboratory is equipped with the most important equipment, methodological materials, and tools for acquiring new knowledge, skills, and deepening them in the fields of automotive electrical equipment and control systems. Here students get acquainted with the main components of an automobile, the latest systems, their operating features, and guidelines for improvement. They demonstrate the acquired new technology and skills by performing practical works not only in this laboratory but also with the real cars and their unit simulators, which are established in the internal combustion engines, car diagnostics, and Toyota technical training laboratories. 254. Traffic Safety Auditorium. Students perform practical works during which they analyze the parameters influencing the safety of traffic participants, such as traffic organization, technical condition of vehicles, weather conditions, and the impact of the human factor. Demonstration measures help to acquaint students with novelties in the road traffic rules, driving peculiarities in difficult traffic conditions. 155 and 060. Toyota Technical Training Center. After signing a cooperation agreement with a strategic partner Toyota Baltic AS, Toyota Technical Training Center was established in the college in 2006. Since then, the college has been participating in the Toyota Technical Education Program with more than 350 institutions of higher education worldwide. The training center is equipped with modern diagnostic equipment, car simulators, and training stands. Students have the access to use Toyota technical database. Practical and laboratory works of following study program subjects have been performed in the laboratory: car diagnostics, car construction, car electrical equipment, engine, car control units programming. The training center hosts the presentation of new Toyota and Lexus models and holds technical training. 058. Practical Training Laboratory. In the Practical Training Laboratory, students carry out practical works aimed at developing applied scientific and experimental activities in the field of transport. In the laboratory, students practically master assembly technologies of car engines, electrical equipment, transmissions, steering mechanisms, and brake systems. Welding, soldering, and electrical installation practical skills gained by students during the technological practice have been applied performing experimental development, interdisciplinary projects, research, and final projects. In the laboratory, students carry out experimental development projects in the implementation of which students of different study fields are involved. During the implementation of the projects, the first sports car in Lithuania, student formula, which complies with the official international rules and twice participated in the international competition, was made. Also, the electric go-kart, the sports go-karts, and the side-sliding tricycle were also made. They have been included in the study process, participate in applied research. 056. Automobile Technical Maintenance Laboratory. In the Automobile Technical Maintenance Laboratory, students perform the analysis of car wheel geometry parameters, determine the causes of failures, and provide repair methods. The chassis test stand is used to identify chassis failures to assess the overall technical condition of the car. With wheel mounting and balancing equipment, students learn to properly diagnose and repair wheel and tire failures. Laboratory uses various equipment for the other car maintenance works. 057. Automobile Diagnostics Laboratory. In the diagnostics laboratory, students perform practical works on automobile engine, electrical equipment, transmission, and chassis. Automobile simulators presented by Toyota Baltic are adapted to the study process and are used for practical works. The equipment, which is renewed every year, allows students to acquire necessary practical skills and competences, and the available modern equipment helps to prepare a qualified specialist who is able to perform the detailed diagnostic of the car. The laboratory equipment is also used for preparation of students' final projects and conducting of applied research. The obtained research results are presented in the articles which are published in scientific publications. 054. Laboratory of Internal Combustion Engines. The laboratory equipment is designed to analyze the structure and operation of internal combustion engines, to perform diagnostics and maintenance works, to measure the performance of internal combustion engines. With the equipment in the laboratory, the ecological and energy parameters of internal combustion engines have been analyzed using alternative fuels, changing engine design and control modes. Laboratory equipment of internal combustion engines can be divided into following groups: engine training stands and engine test benches, diagnostic equipment for electronic engine systems, power supply systems, and mechanical systems, engine performance test equipment, ecological indicators, exhaust gas analyzer, opacimeter, particle counter, energetic indicators, engine load device, in-cylinder parameters, measuring system of in-cylinder pressure, tool kits for internal combustion engine dismantling and assembling works. 270. Visual and Security Systems, Communications and Maintenance Laboratory. The laboratory is equipped with a video surveillance system with optical transmission equipment, channel switching center, PC terminal with control equipment, portable PC terminal, speaker equipment, and other equipment. Students get acquainted with the structure of communication systems and data transmission and processing systems used in the traffic management and control processes, analyze the principle of operation and equipment relationship, methods of ensuring the safety and reliability of railway communication systems. Students perform experimental computer modeling works, analyzing security and fire protection systems, diagnosing system failures and restoring them to their original position. 016. Traffic Management Systems Laboratory. The Relay Traffic Management Systems Laboratory is equipped with real relay station and intermediate station systems operating on railways. Students diagnose system failures and analyze their causes, get acquainted with switchgear control schemes, analyze them, diagnose failures, and provide measures to eliminate them. The electrohydraulic spur gear, together with the peak fragment which is in the laboratory, is used by students to study the automated gear diagnostic system. An electronic system of generators and receivers have been implemented in the research training stand of tonal frequency track circuits, where the research work is related to the analysis of complex signals and the synthesis of the system operation. The research results are used in the preparation of final projects and publications. 260. Microprocessor Traffic Management Systems Laboratory. The laboratory is equipped with the station microprocessor rail traffic management system, the operation of which is based on the principle of axle counter system, level crossing microprocessor control system, where the controlled level crossings and station traffic lights, partition, switch drive, inductive road sensors are functioning as part of axle counter field equipment. Students get acquainted with the principles of operation of automatic train traffic management and control systems and equipment, master the structure of traffic management, control, data transmission and processing systems, analyze these causes of signaling equipment malfunction, design these systems. 208. Railway Traffic Management Systems Laboratory. The training equipment installed in the laboratory consists of computers connected to a general network. On each computer, the station or traffic control center workstation software can be run to simulate the station attendants or traffic controllers' workstations. The railway traffic management system is the same as the one newly installed in the Lithuanian Railways Company. Students in the real workplace prepare train pickup and drop-off routes, ensuring safe train traffic on railways lines and stations. They analyze dangerous situations for traffic safety and efficiency, coordinate traffic breaks for railway structure maintenance and repair works. 205. Rolling Stock Operation Laboratory. The laboratory is equipped with a Siemens ER20CF freight train simulator. Students analyze the composition acting on traction forces, are able to evaluate the interaction of rolling stock control, command and signaling, the interaction of automatic locomotive signaling and road traffic signaling. They get acquainted with ecological driving, estimate fuel consumption. A modern brake test stand has been installed, with the help of which students perform tests of brake equipment and their operation control on trains. Railway Training Ground. Route relay interlocking and automatic road blocking devices are installed in the railway training ground. The equipment is connected to switches, track circuits, traffic lights and level crossings located in the outdoor area. Students during practical works in real conditions realize the principles of equipment operation, analyze various schemes and the introduced faults, locate and eliminate them.